Now this is a design inspiration page I like. I will convert this page to a Figma file. But the twist here is I have not fully relied on AI. Instead, most of the process is done locally in my machine because it will help me to save the tokens, reduce the cost, as well as improve my design inspirational workflow. Welcome to User Insight Hub. I am inside my IDE cursor right now with a blank project on the left hand side. I will go to the terminal and check my node version. It has to be more than 20. By any reason, if your node version is less than 20, go to this website and get here to download the latest version of the node. I will go back to the terminal and now I will create one more directory. The folder name would be page clone because we want to clone a page. cd page clone. Once we are inside that, initially we will initiate the node 1, so we will add it y. This is the file which got created. We will install the Playwright, the npm install Playwright. Now the question comes in, what is this Playwright? Now Playwright is a package which allows us to do automate testing. Now in our case we have nothing to do with the testing, but it has a capability to read the browser. And that is what exactly we want, and hence we are using Playwright for this particular workflow. The next thing to install is npx playwright install. That will help us to control the browser within the Playwright. On the left, I will create one more file within the same folder and I will give a name as clone.js and we will add a small script to make this run. So let me go on the top. I think that looks good. Yeah, on a quick side, you don't have to recreate this script. I have put this link in the description below where you can directly download it and put it inside your project. The page that from which we want to get the inspiration, we have to add it here. Now I am having a landing page right now, so that is the reason the URL is looking at right now in this way. But if you have something very specific, then copy and add the full path of that particular page. Make sure that it is accessible. Now before going ahead, I want to check one more time whether all the packages has been installed correctly or not. Now currently we are inside the page clone. That is super important. Make sure you are inside that directory. And I want to check whether this has been really installed or not. So I have run the command npx playwright install -list. And what I can see is yes, it is installed. And I think we are good from here. So now I can run the command node clone.js. It is more likely to open a browser and do the things. Okay, it is launching the browser. Once it is done, it will automatically close it and again go back to the IDE. Okay, now things are done. We have all the messages. Fine, they have done the HTML. File has been saved and it is done. And if you want to see, this is the file that we are talking about. This file was not previously existing, but now it will exist. So we completed 80% of our thing, and that too without using any of the AI token. That all token are saved and only we have to use it, hardly 20% of our token that we will use to convert whatever the page has been created to our Figma, and that too with the Claude Code. I will open a terminal in my window machine. To open a terminal, all you have to do is go to the search and type the word terminal. Once you click on this, your terminal will get open. After opening the terminal, I will go to the page where our project is right now. So this is where our project is. And I will navigate to that particular directory. So make sure you are inside the same directory where the page has been generated. I will log in into my Claude account. Yes, I trust this workspace and we are inside the Claude. The Claude will help us to create our editable Figma design. For that, it required a small setup, which we have done it in one of our previous session. So I have added a video on the top. Please take a look on that and that will help you in your journey. In this one, we will use the setup which I have already done and continue to create our editable Figma design of whatever the design inspiration that we want to follow. Can you find the index.html? Okay, the Claude has found it. So all we need to do is send it to Figma. Now it should ask this thing, generate Figma design. If you see here, this is the tool that we want to call from our Figma MCP. And once it is there, so we are on the right track. Now it will try to consume some of the token and start creating that page in our Figma environment, and that too completely editable. So it will ask you, do you want to create in a new file or any of the existing files? So we will go with the new file. Now this is the moment of truth. On the left hand side, we have the inspirational. From that we want to convert our Figma editable design. On the right hand side, it is editable design, and I call this one as a new era of design. And I will tell you why. Because what happens is, in this whole structure, on the left hand side there is an image. We don't want to take any images because it doesn't make any sense. All we are interested is taking the inspiration. So how the structure is, what type of details they are inside it, what the color combination has been used, how we can learn from this one. It's not a good practice to steal anyone work, so we can always refine it out. But you can see the scale in which we can make the progress. Fine, it's completely editable. You can change anything once you have in your Figma design, and from here you can tweak it, change it, and play around the way you want the design to craft it.